Casey and I are here.
We're here after 4 months, 4 straight months of not doing couple streams because it's been too hot in California and too on fire.
Yes.
So now that it's actually double digits this time, um, we're able to actually do a couple stream, and Will really,
Oh yeah.
really wanted to continue Smash and
So I
Pass.
did a couple. So I did a couple more Smash and Pass things. Updated the Digimon ones. We're gonna go through those. Like, what better way to start off our couple streams again than with Smash and Pass? Be fun.
I wanted to do the Final Fantasy one. Hey, David, how you doing? I wanted to do the Final Fantasy one first because I already did the Digimon one.
Yeah. So yeah. I made a couple of different ones.
I plan to do a Witcher Smash and Pass purely based on all three of the games. So I'm not going to include book characters that.
Offered up.
So, God. Hey, Richard. But I am doing a Witcher Smash and Pass just based on the game, so we have a visual of the character. Um, I will announce when that's gonna happen because I have to get all the slides and all their names. But then Will is going to react to that Smash and Pass.
I'm doing good. You doing good?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good.
Went to the gym, had good breakfast.
Also, hi Richard.
Yes. So I'm ready. I'm ready for this one.
Okay, so Final Fantasy, basically the concept I did for this is that it's going to be every antagonist in the game and playable characters. There's some characters, like for instance, Final Fantasy 15. I didn't put Luna Freya because you don't play as Luna Freya. I only put playable characters in.
I'm gonna put Luna Freya.
Luna Freya is not a playable character though.
But she's an important character.
So yeah, the first one is Final Fantasy 1, obviously. First one's Final Fantasy 1. You see, so here's the main character. So the thing with Final Fantasy 1 is that it is a job and class kind of system. So when it comes to the main playable character, it's based on the job. But as the games have progressed, when Dissidia, I think it was when Dissidia came out, is when they decided the Warrior of Light is just gonna be a character for Final Fantasy 1 now, and this will be just the representation of all those classes basically like put together.
Are you including any Kingdom
No, but we
characters?
can do it in Kingdom Hearts and others.
I'm not doing Kingdom Hearts.
Why not, Casey?
They're all Disney
You don't
characters.
want to fuck Goofy? Casey, you don't want to
No.
fuck Goofy?
Oh.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Who wouldn't? So, Casey, Warrior of Light.
Warrior of
What
Light?
do you think? What do you think of Warrior of Light?
Um,
Yeah, sorry, Richard. Yeah, Casey doesn't want to fuck the goof.
Warrior of Light? I'm gonna go ahead and say pass. They look a tad too serious.
Okay, okay. Okay, but what about Garland?
Garland?
Yes, the boy, the legend.
I'm going to say
The concept behind him is basically he was a warrior that worked for the main kingdom, and then like got corrupted by chaos.
hmm,
He was like basically like the number one knight in the realm.
as they all are. I'm gonna say pass.
Okay. What about a lich? Okay, so what about a lich? What do you think, Casey? Made of bone, bony boy. You know, got magic powers.
Can he sing?
No, but he is
Oh.
like evil.
Oh,
Like he's a lich.
pass.
Okay, but what about Merilith? Okay, so here's the thing, Casey. We got Merilith.
He points really well. That is true.
So, Casey, I know your taste in demi-human women. Casey and I have watched Monster Musume. I know that you like snake girls. But what about snake girls with 6 arms?
Smash.
Okay. Okay.
Multiple swords. I recently realized that I guess the type that I tend to gravitate towards in fiction is just people who can fight with multiple swords. So Geralt, Eskel, Levi, and
Mhm.
Zorro.
Sure.
So
But what
she's a
about
snake girl with multiple swords.
a kraken?
A
Specifically,
kraken?
this looking kraken.
No, you know why?
Too much to handle.
You know why? Look at all its tentacles.
Yeah,
What
I
what does
agree.
what does
I
that
just think he looks really sad.
what does that trigger?
I just
He
think he looks really sad.
he triggers me. So that's a
Okay,
pass.
okay, we won't fuck the kraken. But what about Tiamat?
Tiamat?
Imagine a kraken, but instead of tentacles, it's heads.
Well, I know Tiamat. It's in D&D.
This Tiamat. Yeah, some of the pictures I've chosen aren't the best because they're the best I could find. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
say pass.
fair. Okay, what about Chaos himself? Look at this buff boy. He's basically the embodiment of evil.
Pass.
Wouldn't fuck this hunk of a man.
I mean, it's hard to tell what his expression is. Happy or sad? I can't tell.
I don't know, but he got 4 arms and he's got a head for a dick. Or a belt. Same thing.
I'm gonna say pass.
Okay. Okay, Casey. Okay, but that's the end of Final Fantasy 1.
Okay.
See, going through so quickly, right?
Wow, there's not that many characters.
No, but Final Fantasy 2 though has more. Like I said, there's only one playable character technically in Final Fantasy 1, but Final Fantasy 2 we start off with more. So here's Furion. Furion's very cool. He is the main character of Final Fantasy 2.
I'm gonna say pass.
Pass on Furion?
He looks kind of
On
pretentious.
Furion? Okay, but what about Maria? Okay. What about Maria?
Purple hair and purple eyes.
Purple hair, purple eyes, bodysuit, archer.
Smash.
Okay. Okay, but what about Guy?
Guy.
Have a great stream. Bye, Richard. We'll be doing
Bye,
a couple,
Richard.
so if you end up coming back, you might be seeing us in a different game. So you never know.
We're gonna do Digimon.
Do Digimon. I think I also have World of Warcraft. So yeah.
Can we do World of Warcraft next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. But what about Guy, Casey?
I'll go ahead and smash.
Okay, I'm not.
Short King. We love him.
He's not short. But you know, if whatever you say, Casey. Leon.
Smash.
Smash? What makes you want to smash Leon?
He looks dark and brooding.
Every time give us a quick second. Pause. Yeah, every time I switch between the two, and I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Okay. So we both agreed to smash Leon. Right?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Dark and brooding. We love it.
Minmu, we agreed to smash.
Mhm.
Yes. Minwu. Great. Minwu's awesome. What's up?
Checking.
Yosef. Big bald man with the nice mustache. Pass both. Wow, Christian.
Hey, Christian. How you doing? Doesn't look like it, though.
How did it? I fixed it. It didn't flash on our screen. It flashed on your guys' screens. Why did it flash? It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me a lot. Look, because the only photos I could find of them, besides their original art, which is the one on the left.
So he's actually really tall.
I don't know about really tall. He's probably, I would judge he's probably like 6 foot something.
No. That's really tall to me.
Gordon.
Gordon?
Best I could find for him. Gordon. He is how do I, kind of like a pretty boy. I think he's a prince. I don't actually remember.
I'm gonna pass
Yeah, it still
because
flashes. There's nothing I can do about it.
I'm gonna pass because he looks down on you.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay, but what about Layla? Blue eyes, blue hair, Casey. She's a thief. Well, she's a pirate. I think she's a pirate. Nonetheless, she's a thief.
I'd smash.
I'd smash too. I'd smash. Okay, Rickard Highwind. He's a dragoon. He's the most iconic dragoon. Highwind, the last name is from this point on is a very, very important last name. You'll see the name Highwind repeated multiple times throughout the different games now, because he set the standard for dragoons.
What's his personality?
Dark and brooding.
I'd smash.
Okay. Scott. I think Scott's forget some characters. I played the game. I've already forgotten some of these characters because how much I don't care about them.
I'd pass.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Not
He
for
looks
anything.
depressed.
Not for anything bad. It just, I feel like we'd be better off as.
We'd be better off without you. Morgan.
Pass.
Well, you don't look how cool he looks. Yeah, I agree. The Emperor. This is the main antagonist of the game.
I'd pass.
Yeah?
Yes.
Why?
He looks, I can't quite put my finger on it. It looks like he would make fun of me.
He looks like a piece of shit. Wow. Believe it or not.
I know he's the antagonist, but I feel like instead of, like, doing a monologue about how evil he is and how your, like, planet's so weak, blah, 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 I feel like he would take personal insecurities in front of you. That's
Fair.
what I think. That's
Fair.
what he looks like.
Okay, so that's all for Final Fantasy 2. How'd you like Final Fantasy 2, Casey? There were more smashes for you in Final Fantasy 2.
Mm.
Okay, what about Final Fantasy 3? We have Lunith. Pretty sure he's a teenager or a child.
I'd pass. But I like his hair. Shocker.
Ark, the same age as Lunith.
I'd pass, but I like his style.
Refia.
I'd pass just because she looks too much like Nami.
That's fair. That's fair, Casey. Okay, but what about Ingus? He is a knight.
I'd smash. He looks nice.
Okay. What about Guts Go? This is the only art I could find that wasn't pixel art.
I'd pass because I don't actually know what he looks like.
He is like a titan with a snake that goes out of him and wraps around him, and he uses it as a weapon. Flies. He has a one wing. I know how you love one wings.
Oh no, pass. Pass. I don't do one
Hien.
wings. Hien?
Hien?
I'd smash. He looks cool.
The Skelly Boy.
He looks extravagant.
Dened.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Echidna. Like some mutant lady coming out of the ceiling. Got no lower half, really. She's got really long claws.
I'd pass.
Cerberus.
I'd pass.
Two-headed dragon. That is its name. Two-headed dragon.
I'd pass. I'd pass.
Ahriman. You don't want the giant flying eyeball with teeth?
No.
Cloud of Darkness. I specifically chose this. I specifically chose this Cloud of Darkness as opposed to the giant green monstrosity. This Cloud of Darkness.
I can guess why.
I would smash very hard.
I'd smash.
That's all for Final Fantasy 3, Casey. How do you feel?
Did you pick that image because she has white hair?
No, that's just what her other. So that's her more human form, but then her actual form is like this giant green woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 4, Casey. Cecil Harvey. He starts off as the black armored form behind him, but as he becomes more good, he turns into a paladin, which then turns into what he is.
I'd smash.
Yeah. Okay. Kane Highwind. So like I said, Highwind name is very important. Origin of the dragoons. Kane Highwind's also a dragoon. Couldn't tell from the armor.
I'd smash.
Okay. What about Rydia?
I'd smash. He looks like a dryad.
I agree. What about Tella? Tella, the old man sage.
Pass.
Very cool, very wise. He's a nice guy.
I'd pass.
Okay, but what about Edward Chris von Meer?
No,
He's a bard.
I'd pass. He looks like he would play you Wonderwall, but not be good at it. And that's not.
That's fair, Casey. That's fair. Rosa Joanna Farrell.
I
Smash.
Smash specifically.
The right one.
Yes.
Okay, what about Yang Feng Li Den?
Pass.
You don't like Yang? Fine. What about Palom? He's a kid. Actual 10-year-old. Okay. Forum, child. Sid Polendina, the first Sid on our list. I could not find a better art besides his original art, so I added a toy. This is just a real life toy. On the left.
Pass.
Okay. Edge Geraldine. He, I'm pretty sure, is a prince. And he is out to avenge his parents who were killed.
Oh, wow. I've never heard that story before. I'd smash.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Casey. Oh, yeah. If you didn't, I'd question you. Usoya. He is basically like a alien. Believe it or not, from space.
Oh.
Yes. Old man that flies. Flies spew spew magic.
I'd pass.
Okay, that's fair. Bygone.
I'd pass.
He's just a snake guy with snake arms.
And abs.
And abs for some reason, because everything's gotta have abs. Dr. Lugay.
I'd pass.
I would too. Scarmillo. I can never say this guy's name.
Star McGlowing?
Yeah, so this is what he looks like in the actual Final Fantasy 4 game. He is in Final Fantasy 14, so I added a little bit of what his Final Fantasy 14 look is as well. So this is what he looks like in both games.
I'd pass.
I would pass too. He looks really creepy. He looks very unsettling. I would never be able to get behind that. Let's just ignore the fact he's got horns sticking out of every part of his body. But yeah. Cagnazzo. Once again, he's in Final Fantasy 14, so I added the Final Fantasy 14 look on the left and the Final Fantasy 4 look on the right. On Final Fantasy 4, he is on all four legs. They made him bipedal in Final Fantasy 14.
Why is Cagnazzo? Why does that sound so familiar?
Because I put him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Pass.
That's fair.
I can't get over his eyes.
I like turtle looking guys, but once again, he just looks creepy, dude. Looks creepy.
It's his eyes.
Fabrizia. He's like a wind demon that I'd be smashing.
You know, I would actually pass.
Fair.
Because they look, not that there's anything wrong with this, but they look like someone who's just way too preppy.
That's fair, Casey. That's fair. Rubicante. Once again, Final Fantasy 14 on the left, Final Fantasy 4 on the right. This is the guy who killed Edge's parents.
Oh. Then I pass.
Golbez. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Golbez. Final Fantasy 4 on the left this time, and technically it's Dissidia, and then Final Fantasy 14 on the right. He gets a dragon in Final Fantasy 14.
Well, what's his deal?
I can't say that until we go into the next game, because next game is the second part of this game.
I'd pass.
Okay, just know he's an alien. Zemus, aka Zeromus.
Pass.
Yeah, no, I'm good. This is part 4. Part 2 of Final Fantasy 4. This is After Years. This is a time skip after 4. This is my least favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. I will preach that until the end of the universe. I hate this game with a passion. Actually stupid. But some characters repeat. Some characters are new. The characters that repeat are ones that have grown up a bit and or look a lot different in their post-skip. First one is Kane Highwind again. The Dragoon before, he finds himself, becomes not an edgy boy anymore, and now dons the white and blue armor with the dragoon
Oh.
hat, and he just has a blonde hair with a ponytail.
Oh, I pass. Oh, he's not a landlord anymore.
Sid, now he's just an older man with a bigger beard.
Pass.
Okay, what about Porum? Porum, little girl before is now 19, and she is like, I'm gonna find myself, and now she has pink hair, whole new look. She dyed her hair pink.
I'd smash.
I'd smash. Golbez. So, here's Golbez again. Now he doesn't have the big black armor or the dragon. He has white hair, he wears robes, and we find out that the main character from the last game, Golbez, is his brother. Surprise, surprise, and they're both aliens. So in the end of the last game, Golbez and Fuyosa leave, go find Zeramus, because Zeramus runs away like a bitch, and Golbez comes back.
I'd smash.
And this is how he looks like when he comes back. He lost the armor, and now he has this nice long wavy hair, and
I'd smash.
I'd smash. Okay, but what about Luca? Luca's Sid's apprentice.
What's his deal?
Her deal is that she is a engineer in training.
I'd
And
smash.
her and Paulum, the Porum and Paulum are brother and sister. Paulum is the one. Porum's the girl. Paulum is the boy. No. Paulum has a thing with a different girl. She has a thing with the main character of After Years, which is Cecil's son.
All these names are getting confused. But
This-
it sounds like she
Lenora.
has her shit together.
Lenora is the potential love interest of Paulum, which is the pink-haired girl's twin brother. He meets her when he goes to try to master magic.
I'd pass.
Okay.
It looks a little too goody-goody.
Theodore Harvey, he is the main character of After Years for the most part, and he is the son of Cecil, who's the main character of 4. He is the one who's in love interest with Luca, the Sid's apprentice.
I'd pass.
He's just a little kid, you know. Ursula, this is Yang's daughter. Yang, the bald guy with the long ponytail, the kung fu guy. This is his daughter.
I'd smash.
Gecko, this is one of her like one of her bodyguards to a degree. No, this is it. I get these characters so mixed up. This is one of Edge's disciples. The edgy boy that was like, "Oh, my parents are dead." This is one of his disciples.
I'd pass.
Okay, what about Yo? This is another one of Edge's disciples.
I'd smash.
She's a kunoichi. Tsukinoa, literally just a kid.
Immature. What?
Literally just a kid.
I'd pass.
Zengetsu, just an old man. Once all 4 of these people are Edge's disciples.
I'd pass.
Fair. Harley, she works for the bard guy, who's a prince.
I'd pass. She looks like she wants to speak to a manager.
Fair. Mysterious Girl. This is her name. Her name is Mysterious Girl. She's the main antagonist of After Years.
I'd smash.
Hard not to agree with you, Casey. The Creator.
Ew.
I added a couple of his forms. He has a couple of
No.
forms. Yeah, he's kind of gross. He looks like a weird rabbit thing in this one, and on the right side, he's just an amalgamation of grossness.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 5. Casey, look at we're going.
You know
We're
what?
plowing through
I'm
this
curious.
list.
I'm curious. There is one character I'm going to say absolutely fucking no
It's Titus.
when the.
It's Titus.
Actually, it's not.
Okay,
But
well, I guess we'll
he's the
find out.
second. He's the second one. I'm wondering if you can guess which one that is.
Find out. Oh, Cloud or Sephiroth. Those two.
No.
No. Really.
I mean, Sephiroth is a no.
Anyways,
But-
we'll get to that when we get to it. Final Fantasy 5. The main character is Bart's Closser.
Bart's.
Bart's.
I'd smash. Bart's pretty funny.
Lena Charlotte Tycoon. She's a princess. Pink hair. Golov Palm Baldassian.
No.
Like old man Golov. Wow, dude. Okay, what about Ferris Shazerwiz, aka Lena's sister?
Is this the same
So
Ferris that inspired
no.
Ferris Indy?
Name yes, but character no. Ferris is a pirate. She was separated from Tycoon at a very young age and became a pirate. So she's a pirate captain. The funny part about her is that in the game and in Final Fantasy, World of Final Fantasy, she has purple hair. You see a problem with her hair here.
This is the character. Absolutely fucking
Yeah?
not. Absolutely fucking
Really?
not.
Why?
I do not like Ferris.
Okay. Yeah, she has purple hair, but for some reason in all the art, she has blonde hair. So why they make her hair purple? No idea. I understand for the older games, because they had a limited color palette, most likely. But I don't know why they made her hair well, not blonde. She's blonde. Yeah, why do you hate Ferris?
Bitch.
Okay. Okay then. Well, we got Kryl Baldessian. This is Golliff's granddaughter. She joins halfway through the game. When Golliff sadly dies. No,
Yes.
no, she's a child anyways.
No.
Gilgamesh. Boy,
I,
Gilgamesh. I have to smash my boy Gilgamesh.
I mean, I admire his confidence in the right photo. Pass.
Okay. X Death. I never noticed that this was a guy. I always thought this was a goat head. But in a high def version of this photo, you can see that this is actually a dude. So this is him in his normal form, and then he gets ultimate power and becomes this form. You got a dude, and then he turns into a centaur. It looks like, and then he's got women around him, and he's got weird lycanthropy shit and skeletons.
I'd pass. He's too complicated.
That's the reason, not because he's an amalgamation of bullshit.
Well, if he has that inside him, he's too complicated.
So, if you haven't noticed, Casey, we're games deep now. All right, 6 games deep. This is the 4th boss that has been just an amalgamation of bullshit.
Yeah.
That look all exactly the same.
Yeah.
We're on Final Fantasy 6 though. Final Fantasy 6. Oh, we got Terra Branford.
He looks sad.
The reason, once again, just like Ferris, in the games, she has green hair. So I include a photo with her green hair. But her art is blonde.
I'd pass. She doesn't look confident within herself.
Fair. Fair. Locke Cole. So, for those who don't know, Locke is actually my favorite.
That's that drawing on the right.
That's the original drawing. And I added a more recent drawing.
Do you see his face?
For those who don't know, Locke is actually my favorite Final Fantasy character of all time. He is a thief, he is dual wields daggers, and he is, in my opinion, the coolest dressed guy. And literally, he is so cool.
You're gonna shit all over your boy.
Yeah, he is actually my favorite, and I take inspiration from his character and his design a lot in a lot of things. Squall is awesome. This is actually my favorite character though. What do you think, Jesse?
Ash. Because his name's Locke.
Sure.
His name's Locke. He looks like a more realistic Link. So
Edgar Ronan Figaro.
I'd pass.
Uses the chainsaw.
He looks like a braggart.
Fair. Fair. What about Sabine Renfigaro? Renfigaro? I think it's his brother.
I'd smash.
I think it's weird how, like, he has, like, you can see he has a beard kind of thing. But then in his original art, he has, like, a full-on beard. But in the actual game, his sprite looks more like the guy on the right.
I'd smash.
Okay.
He looks a little bit nice. He looks more friendly.
Okay. Cien, Garamond.
I'd pass.
Fair, I would too.
Like he
Looks too much like my uncle.
looks like he wants nothing to do with me.
It looks too much like my uncle for me. I was like, no, I'm good. Ngayo.
I'd pass.
He's literally just a wild boy. Kid.
He also looks.
Celeste Share.
I'd smash.
I'd question you if you didn't, Casey. Setzer Gabiani. I'd smash.
I'd smash.
Kind of looks like a vampire to a degree.
Mm.
Shadow.
I'd smash.
He has a dog. Realm Aroni. She, if not mistaken, is the person who is the inspiration for the Pictomancer class that I play in Final Fantasy XIV. Things in existence. She's really cool.
Spring Sparrow.
Pretty cool.
I'd smash.
Okay. Stragomagus.
I'd pass.
Why? This is Mohawk.
It's
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
it's a lot of things, but I'd pass.
Mog. Umaru. He's a Yeti.
I'd pass.
Go-Go.
Pass.
Ultros.
Pass.
He's a funny guy. He
Ugh.
makes jokes. He's
Yeah.
a funny guy, Casey.
Funny.
Okay. Emperor Gestal.
Pass.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Kefka Palazzo.
Pass.
Fair. He's a freak, dude, and canonically, I think he's one of the not worst as in like terrible, but worst as in like not worst as in like terribly made, but worst as in like he is the one of the cruelest and most terrible main antagonists of any Final Fantasy game.
He looks like it. Typically, if they dress like clowns, they do that.
I haven't played all the way through 6, but if I remember correctly from what I have played, he like causes the end of the world, and that's like 2/3 of the way through the game, and then the last third of the game is you coming back after he basically obliterates like all but an eighth of the world, like Aaron in Attack on Titan, and then you have to come back and kill him. Like, how dare you like destroy the world? Like, he actually is the one of the only ones that actually succeeds with what he wants to do, and he kills almost everyone on the planet.
Typically, yeah. If someone dressed like this, they're typically
He's a
pretty
psychopath.
Cruel. Yeah.
I didn't include his final form. His final form is like an angel or some shit.
Ironic.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 7, Casey. Final Fantasy 7.
Here we go.
Cloud.
No.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why so many people love Cloud. He's an edge boy. Like, he's got the big sword. He's helpful. Blah, blah, blah. Cloud, I think, to me, is just a little bit too
Edgy.
mopey.
Fair. Fair. Yeah, I agree. Barrett Wallace. Casey, you've already told me your opinion. You'd smash Barrett.
Yeah. Seems like he'd be.
He for not being her birth father, he is an amazing dad. Like,
Yeah.
he takes so much care of Marlene the best he fucking can. He's an amazing father. I love amazing fathers.
Yes.
Tifa, yeah, there's.
Did you just click twice?
So,
you double smash?
When it comes to all Final Fantasy games, in all that exists, Tifa's my number 1 waifu.
I'd pass.
How fucking could you, Casey? Fine,
Because, and only because I don't trust her judgment when she puts her ponytail all the way down there. I'd smash.
Aerith, funny enough, this is the only photo I could actually find of Aerith that was good quality. All the other characters, plenty. Aerith, only one. Which is kind of crazy, right? I couldn't even find like the ones from the remake, like from Rebirth with like the bikini outfit. I couldn't even find something like that.
That's her last name?
Yeah, Gainsborough.
She has a last name?
Yeah, Aerith Gainsborough.
I would, and here's the thing. I'd only smash because.
Fair. Red 13. Actual dog, but he can talk.
No.
He does walk on 2 legs in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when you go to play cards.
No, he's just like methed out cousin.
Mohawk. Tail's on fire.
No.
You know, be cold.
Pass.
Hey, Sith. He's a cat. Well, technically he's a puppet.
Pass.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't either. He's just it's like fucking Kermit the Frog, the puppet. Sid Highwind. Once again, the last name Highwind. This is the 3rd time we've seen it now.
Why does he look like Polly? Why does he look like Polly?
He does look like Polly, doesn't he?
Does he act like Polly? Looks a bit...
To a degree, actually. To a degree, but not exactly the same.
I'm guessing, well, he doesn't look like he gets weirded out by women.
His last name Tywin, so since his last name Tywin, he's obviously a dragoon, hence the pole. But he's also the engineer who makes the airship for your game.
I'd smash.
Okay. What about Yuffie Kisagari?
Isn't she kind of like Tifa, but
Kisaragi. There we go.
isn't she kind of like Tifa, but kind of more annoying?
No.
Oh.
No. She's teen. I think she's like 16. She's a ninja.
Yeah.
She's really addicted to materia and money. But she's only addicted to money because she wants to get material with that money. And she wants to use the money to help her people. Because they're at war with Shinra, and then Shinra's caused some shit to go down.
Second.
Onyx is starting shit.
He always does, and Will and I record. I swear to God.
Probably wants to fuck with. I brought a box home from work, right? And Onyx loves it when I bring boxes home from work. So he's probably going and running it and fucking around the box. That's probably what's happening. If I'm being honest with you. Yeah, we are plowing through Final Fantasy in more ways than one. And then yeah, we're gonna do World of Warcraft and we're gonna do Digimon. That'll be the stream for the day. I have been requested to make other ones. So we'll be doing those in the future at some point in the future. But probably not for a long while. Probably not till the end of the year, maybe like a December thing. But yeah. There's also other video ideas that we have, so there's gonna be a lot of cool things coming to the channel. Hello, Casey. What do you do? Just the box?
I think.
What do you do?
Okay, so he's not messing with anybody like he typically
No.
does when we both record. But what I think he's is that Will brought a box home from work, right? And it's in the living room. So I think what he's doing is he is charging at it from our dining room and doing obstacle courses before getting to the box, back and forth. So when I went over to the dining room, the pillow that's on the chair that I sit in is just knocked over, and he's just like in his like crouching position, panting. So I think
run around back and forth.
I know. So what I think he's doing is bolting to the box but jumping on the chair before doing that. We're just
He's probably just running back and forth because he runs back and forth, and we have like like door mats out of our house for the back door and the front door for people to wipe their feet on, and they're a material likes to scratch. So we bought specifically that material for him. Every now and then he'll get super hyper and he'll run between the two through the house to scratch, and then run to the other one and scratch, and then run to the other one and scratch, and he'll do that over and over and over until he wears out and passes out.
I also think he's just knocking into the chairs as he's doing it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Anyways, Yuffie, Hissy.
I would pass.
Fair. Vincent Valentine. Oh, I've wanted to do a Vincent Valentine cosplay for a long time. He's voiced by Matt Mercer in new games.
Of course he is.
Yeah. I want to do a Vincent Valentine game cosplay for so long. He is so cool. He's in my top 5 favorite anime. Top 5 favorite anime husbandos. Sorry, Final Fantasy husbandos.
The right picture, his torso is so small.
Yes. You'll find that out with a lot of older art. Sephiroth.
I can't.
Okay. What about President of Shinra?
It's just some guy.
This is a guy in a suit. Casey. Buying a guy in a nice pinstripe.
No.
Rufus Shinra, though. His son.
No. Looks like a dick.
He is a dick. Congrats. Heidegger.
No. He looks like a slightly more evil dick.
He's also a dick. Scarlet. He's a dick.
But I'd smash.
I'd smash. Palmer. I had to include the scene in which he slaps his ass on, like, towards you multiple times.
I admire this man's confidence, but I'll pass.
You don't want, but he slaps his ass for you, kiss it.
I'll pass.
Okay. Professor Hojo. Fuck this guy.
What's wrong with him?
He's just a piece of shit. He experimented on Red 13. He's all about science, but he wants to like experiment on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pass.
Thing.
Ash. Just honestly,
He's a good. Honestly, he's a good guy.
he just
He does his job.
he just looks like a model.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's really nothing wrong with saying he's just there to do his job, get paid for it.
He just looks like a Japanese model.
So the next people are people that work for Sing because he's like their leader kind of thing. You got Reno.
What does Sang do?
He is in charge of God. What are they called? What is their group? Turks. He's the leader of the Turks, which is basically like a. It's like imagine. You didn't let me finish. You started mocking like, oh,
No. I'll save what I was thinking after.
The Turks are like Secret Service basically for President Shinra. Like in real life, the president in America has the Secret Service. They are the Secret Service for the president of Shinra.
Okay.
So Seng is the leader of the Secret Service, and these guys work underneath him.
What I was laughing at is just like, will that be the easiest Halloween costume for you?
Yeah, just a suit.
You just have to like make sure your hair is kind of like gelled back and straightened a little bit, and then put a mole right here. Easiest cosplay ever.
It's true.
Reno, I'd smash.
Yeah.
He looks like fun.
He's a cool guy. Reno's really cool. I'm sad we haven't seen him in Earth yet from what I've played. We have seen Rude though. Rude. The badass.
Is he
not rude?
Rude? Oh.
No, he's actually really nice. He's actually really nice to Aerith.
I'd smash.
Because another thing that the Turks do is they have to watch over Aerith because she is an ancient, which is like a dead race. She's one of the only ancients to this, besides like Sephiroth's mom, who they already experiment on. So basically they watch over her and make sure she is ready to be used when they're ready to use her for experiments and stuff. He's really nice to her. He actually like does a good job taking care of her and stuff, to be honest. Like he is probably one of the nicest Turks, in my opinion. Elena.
I'd smash.
First off, she looks a lot like Yuffie. Okay, she looks like just a blonde Yuffie. Go back to Yuffie really quick. Go back to Yuffie really quick. Here's Yuffie, right? I think it's the haircut, but she just looks like a blonde Yuffie.
You know what I think of when I see her?
What?
I think of Frieza Hawkeye.
Sure. I just think she's annoying. She's just super annoying in the game, and that's ruined the character for me.
Well,
that's my problem.
It looks like Frieza Hawkeye, so I smash.
Sure. Genova. This is Sephiroth's mom.
I'd smash.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. Hey, you never...
She's got like a tube that goes down to I don't know if it's an artificial heart or her actual heart, but yeah. Sephiroth's mommy.
Well, okay, when you set this up,
Yeah.
you never asked
that's what I'm just curious.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all for this game. In Remake, you get a couple of other characters, though. You get Sonen Kusakabe.
Smash.
I'd smash. He's a really nice guy. He works with Yuffie. He's part of her organization.
I know who we're...
Don Corneo. He's an antagonist. He is a actual fight in the remake, so I put him in. Yeah, he's a fucking gross motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, looks like a creep.
He is a creep.
Pass.
Well, that's all for remake. That's all the new characters in remake. But then you have Advent Children, the movie, the Final Fantasy VII movie, where you get the... To start off, you get Kadaj. You get to see a couple of characters that are basically Sephiroth. After he's defeated, he's broken down into 3 separate characters, and then throughout the movie, they're basically Horcruxes, but they like end up turning back into him during the movie. Cloud has to refight Sephiroth in the movie. But these are his counterparts, basically. So you have Kadaj.
I would pass. It looks like it just. How do I describe this? If any of you know after, it looks like he's the amount of pretentious that Harden is an after. Like he would debate you on English essays type of shit. Very very
Well,
petty.
he, if I'm not mistaken, is the leader of the three of them. He basically like is the final call and makes the decisions. The other two are Laws. It's like I think he's just like more of the muscle.
I'd pass.
And Yazoo.
Yeah, no. Pass.
Okay. You have before Crisis, which is before Crisis Core. We got Rod. All these characters are named off the weapons they use. They're all Turks. It's based on you play as Turks. They're all based off the weapons they use. So Rod is the red-haired guy.
I'd pass.
You have Guns, which is the girl. So
Pass.
you have two guns. He's believe it or not uses two guns.
Oh. Okay, I'd smash.
Okay. His hair's dumb.
His hair is dumb.
Shotgun.
Ooh.
I'd smash. I'd smash a shotgun. Yeah, they're Turks, they're in the lore, but they're just named after the weapons they use, and that's all there is to them when it comes to their name.
I'd pass. I think the right photo is just.
Martial arts male. This guy.
I'd pass.
Okay, what about martial arts female?
Pass.
Okay, Katana.
I'd
The
smash.
only one's the actual full body image.
I'd smash.
Okay. Shuriken. She looks like Cisne. Cisne is a character in Final Fantasy Crisis Core. She's the one that had a crush on Zack, but knew she'd never be able to get with him because of Aerith. You meet her in Rebirth, actually. And she's basically left the government to basically take care of her city in Gongaga.
Zack is just entertaining.
Nunchuck.
You know,
They use nunchucks.
he kind of looks like Sanji.
Kinda, yeah, with more curly hair.
I'd pass.
Knife.
Smash.
Smash. Actually like her haircut. Good.
Well, I mean, it probably, I don't know.
She
Looks
just kind
like,
of looks like a badass with the one hand in pocket.
well, yeah, I mean, she kind of looks like Lara Croft. So,
No.
I mean, if she cut her hair.
If you change Lara Croft's entire outfit and appearance, she kind of looks like her. Oh, you gotta change her skin tone too.
Yeah.
Change everything about Lara Croft.
But-
She looks like Lara Croft.
But no, that character
Because
type.
even then, Lara Croft has brown hair and she has black hair.
Oh, it looks like she has brown hair.
No, she has black hair.
It looks like she has brown hair.
Colorblind. Legend. This one's the only one not named after a weapon.
I'd smash.
Yeah?
I mean,
He's
with
the
a-
legend.
yeah, with a name like that.
Ito, which is one of the antagonists.
Pass.
Zirconade. Zirconade? I don't even know how to say it.
Pass.
He's very sharp.
Sure.
He looks like a Digimon. Dirge Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. We're still in Final Fantasy VII, Casey.
God damn.
We have Whis.
I'd pass, but I admire his confidence.
Nero. So Nero, I didn't realize was from Dirge Cerberus, and we met him in the Final Fantasy VII DLC remake DLC. I did not realize he was originally in Dirge Cerberus. I thought he was in a different game. But it's really cool how they're even bringing in Final Fantasy Dirge Cerberus, one of the least popular Final Fantasy VII games of existence, because it's an FPS where you play as Vincent Valentine. They actually brought him in. Really cool, actually.
What the hell are those dumbass belts, like, behind his legs?
He's so strong, they have to wrap him up like this, or he would kill everyone. This gives him just enough power to be able to do what he does, basically. But without the belts and stuff, he would be overpowered as fuck. That's why like they wrap his arms and shit.
I'd pass.
Yeah, he's kind of freaky. Rosso.
Well, I don't know. If a character just dresses dumb, I can't trust them.
Rosso.
I'd smash.
Kind of a badass. Azul. So he's a big guy with a giant gun who then turns into this thing down here. It looks like a behemoth.
I pass.
Shilk. Really sweet.
Pass.
She's a teammate of Azul. And there we got Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, Casey, where we got Zack Fair. Zack Fair.
You were gonna press it before me even saying anything.
Zack is best boy.
I think Zack, quite possibly, is like, cause
I love him so much, and the fact that we see more of him in Rebirth, and the third game is gonna have him in it, just potentially is like
him and Luna Freya are like tied with my favorite Final Fantasy characters, and
I swear if we get to
my heart is just is
in the third Final Fantasy remake, which I don't remember what it's supposed to be called. If we when it comes out, if we do get to have it to where Cloud and Zack are on a team together, because like the world, because they're like in parallel worlds right now, but if like the worlds collide and you have to defeat Sephiroth at the end, and you get to play as Zack and Cloud teamed up to fight Sephiroth. Oh my god, I would cry. I would cry. I would cry. I would cry. Because then Zack would be able to see Aerith again, Casey, but it's just not his Aerith. I would cry.
So, does Aerith actually like
Yes.
Cloud in that way?
Oh, Cloud? No, Zack, yes.
Well, I know Zack, but
So in the original game, I would have said yes. In the way they're making remake and rebirth play out, I would see it as Aerith sees Tifa loves Cloud, and therefore she's trying to be the best friend that's trying to get them together. Like Aerith has stepped back and is being that role, because I guess in Rebirth, I haven't gotten to it yet, but you can go on the Ferris wheel. You can do that in the original game. If you go on the Ferris wheel with Tifa, you guys kiss. If you have enough relationship, you guys kiss, and it's really nice. If you have the same relationship but with Aerith, you guys hug. You guys don't kiss or anything. So because of that, I feel like that's what they're kind of play as. Like Aerith is the best friend who's trying to get these two together, because she is still has a thing for Zack, which is gonna like it looks like if he brings back Zack, and then as Zack gets to see Aerith, who's not unconscious, who like in his world, but an actual talking, moving Aerith, I'd cry. I'd cry, Casey. I would cry on stream.
But yeah, my fucking heart goes to Zack. It belongs to Zack.
Anyways, would you fuck him, Casey?
Yeah. Yes.
Dr. Hollander.
Oh,
He is a doctor. He experimented form after he gets like
got a tiny wing.
a baby wing. He gets some cells, like Sephiroth cells in him, and he grows a wing and becomes basically this. But he experimented and he figured out the whole thing. The entire story of Crisis Core basically revolves around what he did. He's not the main antagonist, but he's like the guy who started everything and led it up.
I'd pass.
Fair. Agil Hewley. Basically, he's Zack's mentor and best friend.
I'd pass. He looks too serious.
He's very stern. He's very serious. Genesis Rhapsodos.
Oh, does he have a one wing?
They all have one wing.
I'd pass.
The only difference is that he and Agil have white wings, and Sephiroth has a black wing.
I'd pass.
Right.